Thank you for attending this presentation of the Snap Creator Framework. Today we're going to discuss SCdump in Snap Creator 4.1. SCdump is a troubleshooting tool that gathers the following information at the profile level and compresses it into a zip file. If you open a support case with NetApp on Snap Creator, or if you're working with someone from the Snap Creator team via email or via our community site, we may request an SCdump to get more information about what is going on in your environment. SCdump gathers all configuration files within the profile, all output and debug level files, as well as error log files within the profile, and other log files from the Snap Creator server will be gathered, including the server.log, the GUI.log, and the scserver.log files. And an SCdump.txt file will be created that contains environmental information containing the versions of the Snap Creator server and agent, the version of ONTAP used, if SnapDrive is used, and what version, and the operating system used, calling uname or the equivalent command in Unix platforms, and the system info command in Windows. SCdump is executed using the SCdump action in Snap Creator and can be called from either the GUI or the CLI. Let's look at how to use SCdump in Snap Creator. I'm currently logged on to the Snap Creator GUI. A user with the backup permission will be needed in order to perform the actions shown in this video. The default administrator role has this capability. To run SCdump, select a configuration file. I'll use my Nantes configuration file that I created in an earlier video. Click Actions, then SCdump. The SCdump action can take a minute or two to run depending on the amount of logs that need to be gathered. Please be patient and do not click SCdump multiple times. Once the zip file is ready, depending on the browser used and your settings, you should be prompted to save the SCdump file. It's named SCdump, the name of the profile, and the date and timestamp .zip. Once the file is downloaded, it can be emailed or uploaded to our support team. I'll open it up and take a look at the contents. Here you can see the log and configuration files listed that we spoke of earlier. Notice that we have debug style logs as well as output style logs and error logs, combined with the scserver file and the SCdump text file. SCdump can also be run from the Snap Creator CLI. I wanted to talk through this process quickly as well. I'm logged into the Windows system that is acting as my Snap Creator server. Even though I'm running this command in a Windows environment, the command is essentially the same regardless of the operating system. I've changed directories to where the Snap Creator server is installed, and I'm going to run the command snap creator --server nantes --port 8443 user Bob, who was a user that has the backup permission, --action SCdump, --profile domino, --config nantes, and --verbose. Since I did not include --password in the command, I'm prompted for a password. Once the command has completed successfully, notice there is no prompt regarding the SCdump file that was created. The SCdump files are created in the engine subdirectory, so I have to change to this directory in order to see the SCdump files. Notice that I have two SCdump files listed. The first was created via the GUI a few minutes ago, and the second was just created via the CLI. Again, the SCdump file can now be emailed or uploaded to our support team. That completes this presentation of SCdump on Snap Creator 4.1. For additional information about Snap Creator, visit the Snap Creator Developers community at www.snapcreator.com or visit the Snap Creator forum on NetApp communities at www.netapp.com/snapcreator.